Get my chair locked in place. Okay. Hey everybody, Lee here, and I'm going to do a video I've been wanting to do for a while now. My complete Criterion collection. You know, get some class up in here. Anyway, I don't have too many. I think I counted them. I think I have 21. I wanted to do this after the last sale because I did go. I don't know. I don't want to say I went too many. I think I probably about 5 or 6. Maybe 8. I'm not sure. Criterion, you know, probably known for the highest quality a movie can be seen in. Extras are always good. I always compare Criterion and Scream Factory, but Scream Factory's for horror movies and, like, you know, movies, and then Criterion's are for the acclaimed movies. These are in number order. So Criterion's are always numbered on the side, and that's what order these are in. I've put them in. It's the simplest for me. So let's, and you can see my pile. This is my pile. A lot of them aren't opened yet. I know, is that sad? I spend like $25 on a movie because I am not paying full price for them. And I haven't opened them yet. Sad, huh? Anyway, got The Seventh Samurai. This is number 2 on the Criterion label. This is Akira Kurosawa. I think I'm pronouncing that right. This is the inspiration for The Magnificent Seven, the famous Western movie. I have seen this. That's why I haven't opened a lot of these, is because I have seen them before. But this one I have seen multiple times. This is a very good movie. Comes in the got the one that comes in the nice case. You know, the cardboard sleeves. That's the Criterion collection on the side. All right, moving on. The Seventh Seal. Ingmar Bergman. You can probably see the reflection of the camera there. I'm looking at the screen here. Anyway, a man plays chess with death. This is a black and white film. I do like black and white films. This is one of them I have not seen yet. I actually can't wait to see it. But as you can tell, it's still sealed. My wife, she doesn't particularly care for black and white films. And she doesn't particularly care for subtitled films that aren't in English, which is weird, I know. But I watch movies with the subtitles on all the time, even if it is in English. But this one is in, I believe it's Swedish. Oh, it's got a dubbed English track, but yeah. I can't remember what else I was going to say about this. This is about a man who says, disillusioned and exhausted after decades of battling in the Crusades, a knight, that's pretty, encounters death, and they play chess. Chess. I always put the T on there. Anyway, moving on. This is Ernest Hemingway's The Killers. Now, there's 2 different versions of this movie on here. There's one directed by Robert Sotomac? Don't ask me, I don't know. And then Don Siegel. Now, if you know, I love noir films. And this one is one of the best, in my opinion. And then there's 2 different versions. One is from 1946, and the other one is from 1964. So, one's in black and white, one's in color. Still need to check this one out, though. David Cronenberg's Videodrome. Love Videodrome. Seen it multiple times. This is why it's not open. This one is number 248. I guess I should have told you the other numbers, but alright, I'll tell you. Alright, The Seventh Seal is number 11, and The Killers is 176. This is 248. David Cronenberg's Videodrome. James Wood. Can't remember what else I was going to say. I'm doing it a lot lately. Should have my memory checked. Very trippy movie. You know, like David Cronenberg. Very weird, very strange, but very good. So, got The Night and the City. It's another noir movie. Got a 2-bit hustler. I did see this one. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, who's it directed by? Jules Dennison. I don't know that name. But if you would like noir films, definitely check this one out. I had to get the collector's edition of, the Criterion edition of Dazed and Confused. I have the original, the standard Blu-ray of this, but I love this film. Always have. I liked it when it first came out. I've watched it, I believe, way back when it first started premiering on TV on USA. So, Richard Linklater. So, good movie. Lots of to-be big stars in this movie. Ben Affleck plays an ass. What else is his name? What else is... plays a stoner guy. Matthew McConaughey. I don't think it was much of a stretch back then. The Night of the Hunter. This is the most expensive Criterion I bought. This one was $25. Had to get this one though. Robert Mitchum. Shelley Winters. Love Robert Mitchum movies. If you've never seen the original Cape Fear, that's one I wish Criterion would do. That is a great movie. But this one is also very good. This is a 2-disc edition. This one is number 541. So we just came up from 336. So you gotta remember to do that. Good noir film. Actually a lot of my Criterion collection are noir films. So except for this one, Kronos. This is. I am so sorry to butcher this, but this is Guillermo del Toro. I think I said Guillermo del Toro's Kronos. This is a horror movie. Del Toro has a beautiful eye for these things. Pan's Labyrinth is coming out. This one is number 551. Pan's Labyrinth, which is, I guess, kind of the first time I ever heard of Del Toro, is coming out on Criterion, and I cannot wait. So back where was I? Okay, Criterion, or Kronos. Yeah. Don't really know what to say. Let's see. This is his film debut, and a highly orthodox tale about the seductiveness of the idea of immortality. So, sounds good. Another noir film. Kiss Me Deadly. Directed by Robert Aldridge. So, Ralph Meeker stars as a snarling Private Dick on the back. It says Mike Hammer. Now I know the name Mike Hammer. I believe it was a TV show in the 80s, maybe the 70s or the 80s. But like I said, noir films, can't go wrong with them. Okay, now embarrassingly enough, this is the first Criterion I ever bought, and it is The Game. Now, this is not a good movie. It's not a great movie. It's an okay movie. I got this off Amazon used for like less than $5 shipped to me. It's in really good shape. I mean, it's in perfect shape for Criterion, what Criterion is supposed to be. I did not realize this was a David Fincher film. But yeah, The Game. If you've seen it, it's kind of a goofy premise. But it's not bad. So, oops. Classic Rosemary's Baby. Now, I take that back. I did actually pay full price for this. Shut up, cat. No! Cats. Shush. Rosemary, I did pay full price for this. I couldn't help myself. I saw it at, of all places, Best Buy started carrying Criterion Condition. And this is the 1968 Rosemary's Baby. Love me some satanic cult movies. And this is one of the best, if not the best. Michael Cimino's Heaven's Gate. Now, I admit that the only reason I bought this was because of Brad Jones, the Cinema Snob's review of it. 3-part review of this movie. This movie is 216 minutes long. And it is notorious for being a box office bomb. And actually, that's kind of the reason I wanted to get it. I'm also a sucker for westerns. Westerns. Excuse me. So, I haven't watched it yet. I just haven't had the time to devote to it yet. But I can't wait. Repo Man. Charlie, was it? No, this was Emilio Estevez, wasn't it? Emilio Estevez and Harry Dean. Yeah, Stanton. That's it. This is a very weird movie, directed by a guy named Alex Cox, C-O-X. It's a sci-fi comedy that stars two Repo Man, Harry Dean Stanton. So, definitely, I've checked this one out. That's why it's actually in the wrapper because it's one of those cardboard cases, and I didn't want the edges to get all messed up because I'm like that. So, number 666, a film by Guillermo del Toro, The Devil's Backbone, Spanish horror movie. I wish I could tell you more. I haven't watched it yet. This is what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down over Halloween and watch all of these Guillermo del Toro Criterion collection movies. I've heard good things and bad things about this one, but hey, it's a horror movie. It's set in the Spanish Civil War, so hey, who knows? Okay, one I did buy, particularly for my wife. This one is called I Married a Witch. Love you, honey. She'll understand that joke. It's not a long movie. It's only 77 minutes. It's stars Victoria Veronica Lake, who plays a witch in this movie. It's a comedy. Obviously, it's a funny, it's a decent comedy for 1942. So, it's not slow pace. It is. And it doesn't treat the audience like idiots. It doesn't explain crap to you. You have to get it. You have to understand it from the get-go. Or they don't treat you like idiots. And they assume that you understand, that you can put two and two together. Unlike a lot of movies today, that they have to have everything spelled out for them. Okay. The Uninvited. Which one is this? 677. This is a black and white haunted house film, and I always had the opinion that black and white made better haunted house films. Adds to the atmosphere. So, I think this one was only $15 during the sale. So, I bought this movie, and the day it arrived, the movie came on like TMC or AMC or one of the classic movie channels. So, didn't watch it. What's this one? This is my latest one. This is Thief by Michael Mann. James Caan. I saw this movie a long time ago. God, when did this movie come out? 81. And I think I saw it in the late 80s, early 90s. Maybe even the mid-90s. So, when Criterion put it out, I knew I had to pick that one up. So, but then I waited on it forever. Oh, my computer is just being a pain. Okay, ready. And, ta-da. David Cronenberg's Scanners. Everybody knows the famous head-popping scene from this movie. But besides that, it's a good sci-fi movie. Don't really know what else to say about it. I mean, there's hundreds. If you want to know about Scanners, just Google Scanners Google it. Or YouTube search it. Final four. We have Brian De Palma's Dressed to Kill. I haven't watched it. I've heard good things, but I've also heard bad things about it. I have no idea. Michael Caine, Angie Dickinson, Nancy Allen. I don't know why I know that name. This is number 770. My Darling Clementine. This is a John Ford's take on the legend of the OK Corral shootout. It's also completely historically inaccurate. But I do like John Ford's movies. The man did a bunch of different types of movies, but he's probably most famous for his westerns, mostly westerns with John Wayne. But this one actually stars Henry Fonda as Wyatt Earp. So, number 772, I think. Oh, 732. Ah, I'm out of order. No, I'm not. Ride the Pink Horse. This is a noir revenge film. The title is a little goofy, but until you read about it, it's about a former GI who is getting revenge on a mobster for killing his friend by blackmailing him. And the way the mobster was supposed to hand over the payment was at a circus, at a carnival. And he made him ride the pink horse on the merry-go-round as the signal. So, there's that one. And my last one is Lady Snowbird and Lady Snowbird, The Love Song of Vengeance. Which, the reason I got these is I was told, from what I understand, this is a huge influence on Kill Bill. And I love Kill Bill. So, I had to pick these up. When were these made? First one was made in 73, the second one was made in 74. So, from Janus Films. If I remember right, Janus was the god of chaos in Greek mythology, or Roman, one of the two. Anyway, I really don't know what to say about these two. Oh yeah, it says right here in the back, it says the first Lady Snowbird was a major inspiration for Quentin Tarantino's Kill Bill saga, and both of Fujita's films remain cornerstones of Asian action cinema, so this should be pretty good. So, those are my Criterions. I don't have too many of them. I don't collect them all. I only collect the movies that seem interesting to me. Horror films, noir films, westerns, action films, whatever. I'm not that kind of guy who goes out to get the most pretentious titles that Criterion releases. And there's quite a few of those, in my opinion. There are still a few that I do want to pick up. Carnival of Souls was sold out when I went to buy it this last time. And there's just like 2 or 3 more. Pan's Labyrinth's coming out, so I'm hoping that I can pick these up during, I believe it's November, for their sale. Well, and until next time, why don't you tell me below in the comments what your favorite Criterion release is and why. So far, actually, mine, of the ones I've watched, it's I Married a Witch. I like the comedy of it, I guess. It's not for everyone, that's for sure. It's not a, it's 77 minutes, so it's just over, an hour and 17 minutes. But it was goofy, goofy fun. My wife really enjoyed it. So, and if you're a married man or a married woman, you understand that the enjoyment of your spouse is what makes you joyful. Does that make sense? Basically, if they ain't happy, you ain't happy. So, words of wisdom, I guess. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.